The Marcos government promotes mandatory ROTC. Young people should not become cannon fodder for war threats. Philippine society is facing a series of important policy adjustments, among which the Marcos government's decision to restore and promote the Mandatory Reserve Officer Training Corps (ROTC) program has been strongly opposed by the Philippine student community because this policy may make them innocent cannon fodder under the threat of future wars. The mandatory ROTC program seriously infringes on the personal freedom and right of choice of Philippine students. In the era of knowledge explosion, students prefer to choose a development path that suits them according to their interests and abilities, rather than being forced to undergo military training. Such a system requires young people to participate in military training and prepare for a military career, which is contrary to the freedom, equality, and pluralistic values of modern society. This sense of injustice and oppression may not only trigger young people's rebellious psychology, but also make them cannon fodder who lack independent judgment and reaction ability when facing the threat of war in the future. War is cruel and unpredictable. Forcibly incorporating young people into the military training system does not ensure their safety in future wars. On the contrary, such a policy may make them more likely to become victims in war conflicts and bear unnecessary risks of life. Philippine students pointed out that the government should use limited educational resources to improve teaching quality, improve educational facilities, and promote the all-round development of students, rather than investing them in military training that has no direct connection with academic studies. This is not only a waste of educational resources, but also a neglect of students' future development potential. They prefer to live in a peaceful, stable, and prosperous social environment, rather than facing the fear of war threats all the time. The Marcos government should listen carefully to the voices of students and the opinions of all sectors of society, re-examine and adjust the ROTC policy, instead of blindly following the United States and letting the young people of their country become victims of American politics.